his teammates too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now here's Stroud on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. And Stroud now to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They run behind center with Connor. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now Foles. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Denzel Perryman with a sack.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. But you look at this Bronco defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And taken right on the 30. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. On that first drive, we'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. Now a 2nd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he's going to be met at about the 43. On the pickup, that's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he will have a 1st down here at about the Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Setting to throw. Here's Trask. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Texans offense set to regain possession. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number 1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Returnable here from the 38. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd down, Trask. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Trask. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos add 6 to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the
Ball
flag.
start, offense.
Titus Howard, right tackle, the man flag for that one. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The throwing again is Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Cortland Sutton, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans are back within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. Here's Trask. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That's pulled in at the 32. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Texans will take over. And now out comes Houston. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. Still going inside the 20. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get free and take some momentum into the locker room. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we sit past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Stroud to throw it. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Drake Jackson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And they will take over 1st and 10. Denver's offense now set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Under pressure, Trask, and down he goes. Malik Collins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Third and long for Trask. That's to the tight end, Mallory. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
He'll get this one to Patrick. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Stroud. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A huge play there for Houston. 59 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Drake Jackson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing now is Stroud. To Pierce, they set up the screen. He's got room at the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts...
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Drew Sanders drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this will stay a 4-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good. Trask on 1st down. Got his open man. It's Mallory.
A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Connor.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play.
Back now in Houston. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
Trask now on 2nd down.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make the play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete. And this will be swung out here for counter.
So they'll get nothing out of that play.
And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Gould is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
A big mistake there. You just got the lead 4th quarter, and now they start at the 40. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds. Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot. And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd down and 4. Now Stroud.
Open man, and again it's Sutton. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
The ball was tipped and fell incomplete, but it was tipped up in the air, so the guys on defense, they had to feel like that was a big opportunity, and it was missed. They needed a play to help turn things around a little bit. Ball's in the air. Can they rally to it and get it? On that play, they weren't able to. They'll take the ball, bat it away, but boy, they missed a big chance there.
And Stroud now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. In motion left goes Sutton. First and 10, it's Pierce. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he's got Jordan complete right side. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Again on second down, it's Stroud. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Here's Pierce. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Once more, it's Pierce. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Ready? Let's go. Ready, go.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Pierce, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so.
Taking it right down Broadway. Look at him go inside the 30. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return. And they've taken the lead. Charles, we were treated to an excellent game day, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy.
bucket off the pick and roll. Shit, gotta go, we don't move it scary.
Last time a shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like it's Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We don't switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my wrist side. I got it for less, flip that, then I got on the check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way, richer than me. This ain't up for debate. You out of luck. Maybach, lay back, matte black, just the on your truck. Huh. Now I'm in the AMG with the all black tint. They don't know it's me, but they got a little hint. How you worry about it when you can't pay rent? Huh. I been there. Lago and Bowie, I went there. Off of MLK, used to live there. Basketball on the team, used to win there. Up in the cell at 17, back in jail with no bail at 19. Up the road with a life at 20. Made my first 100,000 at 23. Now who is he or who is she to speak on my name when you ain't me? Why these talking I'm overseas? Biggie Smalls when I move it was all a dream. Keep on talking and pump me up. Call me lucky, I guess I got dummy luck. Give it a play and then this time, better believe he gon' f it up. Hey, he might snitch on YouTube. Say that you was up and put that on YouTube. Why you always